Hi, this is Alex, and I'm going to show you how I carve a capital H. So this is the H here in the pencil line, in the middle section just there. Sorry about the view of the camera, it's not the most ideal, but I need it to be out of the way of my chisels. I do hand tool woodworking just because I prefer hand tools over machinery. This sign is for a local church. And with a capital or an uppercase H, I don't need any gouges, so I'm going to do the entire thing with flat chisels or butt chisels. And you'll see it take shape very quickly. I like to keep my lettering wide because I surface plane it with a hand plane to get a final finish over the board itself. And if you keep your lettering wide, it's still going to look good after you've planed it. So here I'm using a 50mm chisel, all different sizes, to put a knife wall on the outside edge of the pencil, of the letter. This will guarantee or prevent the wood from exploding or blowing out. That's very important when you're carving by hand. Hand tool woodworking. Probably got into it after I put my finger through a table saw. I didn't like that very much, and well, when I saw poor sellers use a hand plane for the first time on YouTube, wow man, I kind of had to do the same. So nobody's really taught me, apart from the use of machinery and power tools, no one's really taught me how to do hand tool woodworking. It's probably something you're going to learn yourself just by repetitiveness and a willing desire to learn. So this H is nearly done. This is soft wood I'm carving. I prefer hardwood to carve. But I had this wood, and so I thought I'd use it instead of having it lay around. The angle of the camera is pretty hopeless, I do apologize. But I need to keep it out of the way of my tools. One chip at a time. You can do this all with machinery. Wouldn't really bother me really, but everything a machine has done, or everything a machine can do I should say, a hand tool has already done. And a sharp tool is a safe tool. So once you know how to sharpen, I think the hand tools cost you less in the long run once you get yourself a good sharpening system. So from here, this is not going to take very long at all. .38mm chisel now. Just pressing it in the middle section. And this stops explosion or chip out even further. I do this in Toowoomba, Australia. This is a very light softwood, and I will most likely put a stain on it. For any straight sections of my lettering, I'll use flat chisels or butt chisels. For anything that's curved, I'll use gouges. I don't really use V chisels as such, but one day that might all change. Now back on this, gonna hit it from the other side. Just clean out that waste. With hardwood, I'll use a mallet, a wooden mallet. But this wood is friendly enough to let me just slice it with arm and hand pressure. Yeah. I don't know what angle I'm pressing down on this chisel. Kind of just guessing it, winging it really. This is the Skew knife, just cleaning up it all out with the Skew. This is a great little tool. I don't so much do chip carving, but with a Skew knife you can do all your chip carving. I'm trying to do this in less than, 15 minutes. It's very poor camera quality because I'm not technology minded. But somebody said do a video. A couple of people actually said that. So I thought, hey, why not? Whoops. Pressed it in somewhere wrong then. But I'm just trying to work my mistake back into itself. Times New Roman's font. Seems to be a very straightforward font. I make it wider, shorter, taller, whatever I need to, depending on the piece of wood that I'm carving. I get busy at Christmas time, then it quietens down after that. So I like Christmas, you know, for that reason, because people actually want your services, but, you know. Now these little fiddly bits, they're optional. If you don't do them, your font just looks like impact or a bold font. Guess it makes your lettering look more fancy if you put these on, but they're completely optional. And that noise you can hear in the background is the train. Okay, we're nearly done. A couple more minutes and then I'll show you. I'll keep the camera where it is, I'll just alter its angle, because otherwise the camera starts shaking around and stuff. Off camera I might tidy it up a little bit, because in different light there's always going to be different imperfections that you see. But that's basically done and dusted. Yeah. There we go. Well, that took me 12 minutes, a bit over 12 minutes. I'll just lift it up. I'm pointing to the letter that I've just done. Whoops. Keep it on camera. There it is. So, as I said earlier, my name's Alex, and I like woodworking with hand tools and carving with hand tools. It's one of my favourite things. Thanks for watching. See ya.